weather has turned fast this morning. It's 3 degrees centigrade outside right now. No, sir, don't like it. Don't like it at all. An amusing one, but an irritating one today. I'm driving home. I'm listening to podcasts on my phone, over the car speakers through Bluetooth. And I'm listening to the Cult of Mac episode 313, which had some interesting product reviews. But in the middle of it, one of the hosts is talking about these Koo Geek lights, I believe, is the brand. And talking about the HomeKit enabled and their color lights and whatnot. And he was talking about his wife went crazy for it because she just loved to be able to go into the house and say things like, "Hey Siri, turn all the lights chartreuse." And he said that, and there was a moment when I kind of thought, oh, and then the podcast stopped. And, I'm driving home down the road, and nothing happens. And sometimes it happens in the car. You trigger Siri, and it really doesn't interact with you. And if I try to cancel it on the car, the whole car entertainment system goes into a reboot system, and it reboots a few times, which, not sure about that. But anyway, eventually it came back on and started up the thing again and listened through the rest of it, and didn't think anything about it. And when I got home, I walked into the house, and something was immediately wrong. And I look in my bedroom, and this is what I see. Yes, when he said, "Hey Siri, turn my lights chartreuse," it did in fact trigger my lights at home when I was out. So, kind of funny, but for a moment I thought somebody had been in my house screwing around with the lights. Bumper is out for his every 6-week haircut, and he's on his way home now. So we're going to catch him as he barrels into the door with his happy new haircut. We're here at school because James has got something. We don't know what it is. We're just here. But we had to get dressed up. See?
What?
Yeah, you can't tell.
James Glover.
Well, this is an exciting piece of video. You can't really tell, but I'm using the back camera on the iPhone. And I'm intentionally moving in and out of the light for reasons that may or may not ever become known. But typically I would use the front-facing camera because you can't frame yourself up, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job of framing myself up here. I should be slightly to one side. I could be slightly to this side. Or I could be slightly to this side. I prefer this side. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've discovered that with the Apple Watch 3, the monitor actually works well enough for this to work. So Final Cut Pro 10.4 came out with support for the high efficiency video codec and the high efficiency image format. And that means I can finally turn that on my phone, which I have. And this is the first 4K HE VF, high efficiency VF, high efficiency video format codec, high efficiency video codec, footage that I've ever shot, and I'm going to import it into Final Cut Pro 10.4, which is the first time I've ever imported video into Final Cut Pro 10.4, and then I'm going to play around with the cool new color correctors and see if I can really make it look awful. I'm walking to lunch, and I'm trying a burrito place. I went to it yesterday. Authentic northern style burritos. It was so good. I'm going to try something different today. I'm hoping it's just as good. Yesterday was asado puerco, which is roasted pork, and it was so good. It was red too, which is very unusual. From the spices, the sauce, or the juices and the meat, all the way through, and it was spicy, and it was just incredibly delicious. Today I think I'm going to go with the barbacoa, which will not be as spicy, but I love a good barbacoa. So let's see how it goes.